Hulkamania, now firmly established as the most powerful force in World Championship Wrestling, must continue to fight challenges coming from all directions. The arrival of the Macho Man Randy Savage brings a colorful excitement, but the question remains as to what can be expected from the unpredictable superstar whose turbulent past with the current world champion, Hulk Hogan, remains a major tale of wrestling folklore. First, the Hulkster must hold back an immovable object in a former champion, Big Van Vader, who has long awaited the opportunity to reclaim his rightful place on the mountaintop. Many times before, Sting put his trust on the line only to experience betrayal after betrayal. Can he trust the Macho Man in battle versus Avalanche and Big Bubba Rogers? A war is brewing between the Nasty Boys and Harlem Heat for tag team supremacy of WCW, while Colonel Parker, with Blacktop Bully, continues to be a thorn in the side of Dustin Rhodes, and Kevin Sullivan seeks to eliminate his own brother Dave, as he sinks further into darkness. Clarity and resolution is the desired outcome at SuperBrawl V, live from Baltimore, Maryland. Alex Wright faced off against Paul Roma in the first match of the event. Roma had the upper hand over Wright for most of the match until his pretty wonderful tag team partner Paul Orndorff arrived at ringside to assist Roma. Toward the end of the match, Roma became distracted while arguing with Orndorff, which allowed Wright to dropkick Roma into Orndorff in an attempt to roll up. However, Roma managed to kick out of this pinfall attempt. The referee proceeded to count the pinfall regardless and declared Wright the winner. In the following match, Jim Duggan faced off against Bunkhouse Buck. Duggan performed a clothesline on Buck to send him out of the ring, and then Duggan rushed at him and collided with the ring post. The scene then shifted back to the ring where both competitors exchanged chin locks. Duggan started to build momentum until Colonel Robert Parker and Meng interfered, but Duggan executed a spinning side slam in an Old Glory, then he knocked Parker off the apron and followed it up with a three-point stance clothesline to Buck to claim victory in the match. Following the match, Meng attacked Duggan and applied a thumb chokehold on Duggan. Kevin Sullivan faced off against Dave Sullivan in match number 3 of SuperBrawl V. Kevin controlled the initial stages of the match until Dave started to build momentum, at which point the Butcher diverted his attention by climbing onto the apron, permitting Kevin to throw Dave into Butcher, who landed on the floor and sustained a significant head injury. Kevin then executed a roll-up on Dave to claim the win. Harlem Heat, Booker T and Stevie Ray, defended the World Tag Team Championship against the Nasty Boys, Brian Knobbs and Jerry Saggs, in the next bout. Harlem Heat controlled the match against their adversaries for most of the contest until Saggs tagged in Knobbs, who then tossed Booker over the top rope. Ray leapt onto the top rope, and Sister Sherry tried to strike Knobbs with her loaded purse but mistakenly hit Ray instead, which allowed Knobbs to pin him and claim the title. However, following the match, another referee arrived and disqualified the Nasty Boys for throwing Booker over the top rope, leading to Harlem Heat maintaining the title. Dustin Rhodes and the Blacktop Bully faced off in a match. Commissioner Nick Bockwinkel removed Meng from ringside due to his involvement in post-match attack on Jim Duggan earlier during the event. Rhodes executed a flying clothesline on Bully. The bout progressed as both competitors exchanged various moves. Toward the conclusion of the match, Rhodes delivered a bulldog on Bully and went for the cover, but Parker placed Bully's foot on the rope. Rhodes then suplexed Parker into the ring, and Bully missed a clothesline aimed at Rhodes, landing on the apron. Rhodes subsequently attempted to suplex Bully into the ring, but Parker tripped him, causing Bully to land on Rhodes, and Parker held down Rhodes' foot to prevent him from kicking out, allowing Bully to pin Rhodes for the win. Sting and Randy Savage faced off against Avalanche and Big Bubba Rogers in the next match. Nature Boy Ric Flair watches from ringside as Tinta utilized his power against Sting until Sting fought back with clotheslines and punches, but Bubba then attacked him to derail his momentum. Savage struck Bubba on the ropes, which enabled Sting to perform a superplex. Savage entered the match and was double-teamed by Bubba and Avalanche until Sting tagged in and then clipped Avalanche in an attempt for a Scorpion Deathlock. Savage stopped Bubba from interfering and shoved him into the corner, which allowed Sting to hit Stinger splashes on both Bubba and Avalanche. Avalanche dominated Sting until Sting evaded a corner charge by Avalanche and slammed him onto the mat, after which Bubba punched Sting to weaken him. Sting successfully tagged in Savage, but the referee failed to notice the tag. A brawl erupted between both teams, and Savage executed a diving elbow drop onto Bubba, but the referee expelled him from the ring. Sting performed a diving crossbody on Avalanche to secure the victory. In the main event, Hulk Hogan defended the World Heavyweight Championship against Big Van Vader. Hogan struck Vader with punches, yet Vader did not sell them, and then Hogan attempted an armbar, but Vader escaped from it and executed a body avalanche to Hogan in the corner. Hogan exited the ring, and Vader chased after him, after which Hogan whipped him onto the railing. The two returned to the ring, where Hogan sent Vader out of the ring with a big boot and a clothesline. Hogan tried to perform a scoop slam on Vader but was unsuccessful, and Vader took control of the match with a Vader bomb followed by a moonsault, but Hogan evaded it and exited the ring. He grabbed a steel chair and struck Vader with it, but it had no effect on Vader, who then delivered a chokeslam. Hogan attempted to make a comeback by performing a big boot and followed with a leg drop, but was only able to get a near fall. Vader knocked out the referee with a splash and executed a powerbomb on Hogan. Ric Flair became involved in the match by attacking Hogan and revived the referee, then Vader scored a near fall on Hogan with a splash. Hogan then threw Vader out of the ring, and Flair struck Hogan from behind, leading to Vader being disqualified, and Hogan retaining the title. After the match, Vader and Flair double-teamed Hogan until Sting and Randy Savage came to the rescue. Sting and Randy Savage earned a tag team title shot which would be ruined by Big Bubba Rogers and Avalanche, as they continued to battle in singles and in team matches over the following months, so would Dustin Rhodes and Blacktop Bully. After his involvement outside of the ring, Colonel Robert Parker brings Meng into combat with Jim Duggan, while the heat between the Nasty Boys and Harlem Heat with Sherry simmered. Though Hulk Hogan survived Vader's wrath, the issue would be far from complete as Ric Flair returned in support of the monster and made his presence known. The multi-time champion of the world is out to not only strip Hulk Hogan of the WCW title, but like many others, put Hulkamania away forever.